Right now, without any active intervention, your body is on a compounding trajectory of losing strength. It is a slow, quiet decline that usually remains hidden until a moment of physical failure, a missed lift, or a tweaked back forces you to notice it. The calendar tracks exactly 5 months until the arrival of 2027. This specific window represents the timeframe required to interrupt your current biological trajectory and establish a new physical baseline before the next year even begins. This process is known clinically as sarcopenia. Starting at age 30, the average person loses between 3 to 8% of their skeletal muscle mass every single decade. Once you pass age 60, this mechanism accelerates, with the rate of muscle loss effectively doubling. The danger of waiting is compounding. Every year this condition goes unaddressed, your starting baseline gets lower, while the training age required to reverse the damage only gets longer. While this decline is the default biological path, it isn't an inevitable one. It is entirely preventable, provided the correct intervention starts immediately. To measure physical resilience, longevity research focuses on 2 primary metrics: grip strength and VO2 max. These are the most powerful independent predictors of your long-term health outcomes. Grip strength functions as an incredibly accurate proxy for your total body muscular and neurological health. Because it tracks how well your nervous system recruits muscle, it serves as a direct predictor of all-cause mortality risk. VO2 max defines your cardiorespiratory fitness, specifically your body's maximum capacity to utilize oxygen during intense effort. Neither metric requires elite athletic ability to improve. Both respond predictably to structured effort over months, making them the primary levers for transforming your biological baseline before 2027 arrives. Many men train without visible results because their routine lacks a systematic application of progressive overload. This chart shows the adaptation cascade. Muscle and strength growth only occur when your body experiences mechanical tension slightly beyond its current capacity, signaling the body to adapt by building larger fibers. Your body is efficient. Once it meets the specific demand, it stops changing. Lifting the exact same weight for the same repetitions indefinitely provides no biological signal to grow. At that point, your workout is merely a maintenance routine. To measure how hard you're actually working, you need a metric called reps in reserve, or RIR. It tracks your true proximity to muscular failure. To trigger an actual biological growth response, research suggests sets must be pushed until you have only 1 or 2 reps left in the tank. The most common reason for a strength plateau isn't a lack of discipline. It's an undertrained progression that leaves the body with no biological reason to adapt. Training only provides the initial biological stimulus. The actual physical remodeling and muscle synthesis happen entirely while you are recovering. This chart highlights the gap in most diets. To maximize the mTor pathway and rebuild tissue, resistance training requires a daily intake of 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Your nervous system requires even more protection. Roughly 70% of your total daily growth hormone secretion, the primary biological driver of tissue repair, occurs exclusively during deep sleep. Sleep deprivation creates a metabolic fallout. It elevates cortisol, breaks down muscle tissue, and blunts the recovery you worked for in the gym. Training at high intensities while sleeping 5 hours a night is a biological paradox. You are essentially working to build tissue that your lifestyle is actively breaking down. Reversing your current trajectory requires a 5-month protocol that integrates progressive overload, cardiorespiratory health, and anabolic recovery into a single system. The parameters are specific: 3 to 4 days of resistance training, squats, presses, and pulls, plus 2 days of mixed cardio. This requires 1.8 grams of protein per kilogram and 7 to 9 hours of sleep. 5 months produces a completely reversed biological baseline. By aligning your training intensity with the proper biological inputs, you turn a compounding decline into a compounding gain. 2027 is arriving regardless of what you do between now and then. The only variable is which version of your body meets it, the one that continued a silent decline or the one you engineered starting today.